Today, we are looking at the best white creatures on a budget. We're talking about $5 or less. We're going to start off with John's wonderful Aerial Extortionist. So this is a 5-mana 4/3 bird soldier. I have a soft spot for the birds. They fly. They're also sort of cute sometimes in the image. Flying. Whenever Aerial Extortionist enters the battlefield or deals combat damage to a player, exile up to one target non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may cast it. That's fat. So for as long as that card remains exiled, we're allowed... Oh, its owner may cast it. Okay. So they have the option to play it again, but you're going to have to pay for it. Whenever another player casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. Oh, so fascinating. So for as long as people are playing cards that are not from their hand, oh, do you want to play your commander? Well, I get to cash in on that, all right? I get to draw some cards. So by all means, play your card again. By all means, red players, play your cards from exile. I actually get paid. It's almost like a tax. You got to pay. Well, I don't know. They're not really paying any. They're sort of paying a tax. We benefit from it. DMAD says, like, not... Hold on. Does multicolor... No, multicolor does not count. One day we'll have a multicolor show. So that's a great question, and I hope that was a great answer. Okay, we'll go with DMAD's. Not sure if less than $5. Well, you should try to come. Try to know. Okay, we have an Aven Interrupter. I hope it's less than $5. It's less than $5. All right, it's good. Aven Interrupter is a 3-mana 2/2 bird rogue. This actually sees competitive play. Flash flying. When Aven Interrupter enters the battlefield, exile target spell. It becomes plotted. Spells your opponents cast from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more to cast. I hate this card. It is very frustrating. It's like the Thalia Pioneer practically. This was part of like this green-white taxing, annoying attack tax you deck where you play a spell, the Aven Interrupter, and it's like, so like when it enters the battle, exile target spell. So your spell's not technically gone. You can play it again. But I mean, you have to pay more money, pay more mana in order to get into play. It's quite frustrating. And even if spells your opponents cast from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more to cast. So even if it didn't initially exile the spell, the cards still get taxed from the graveyard or exile anyway. Okay, next up we got Pacers fan. Thank you so much for your super chat, the White Orchid Phantom. We got a little land destruction here. White Orchid Phantom is a 2-mana 2/2 Spirit Knight. It's got flying. It's got first strike. When White Orchid Phantom enters the battlefield, destroy up to one target non-basic land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. And to be honest, you don't have to destroy just your opponent's lands. Like, destroy their Maze of Ith, Gaia's Cradle. You can actually destroy some of your own. That might be important. I can't remember. There's that Plains land. It's like a non-basic land, and when it's destroyed, you look through your deck for a Plains. I can't remember the name of this card because I don't play it. So they play the White Orchid Phantom. They destroy that non-basic land, and then they look for 2 lands afterwards. It's almost like ramp. It's incredible. Okay, next up. Let's take Corbinek. Let's be honest here. There's only one answer to this thing. That's Thalia. This has turned into a taxing show. It turns out the cheapest creatures are also the most taxing creatures. So Thalia, Guardian of Thraven, is a 2-mana 2/1 human soldier. First strike non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. If you make a deck out of all these cards, you're gonna be hated at the table. I don't know what to tell you all. People hate land destruction, people hate taxing, and then if you combine those two together, people hate everything. Manatide is not a creature. It's got to be a creature, Christopher B. It's a creature day today. Oh, this is a nice one from Saxus, Loran of the Third Path. What about the Fourth Path? It's a 3-mana 2/1 with Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment. I think that's very good value. And then tap. You and target opponent each get to draw a card. But because it has Vigilance, you get to attack. You get a little attacksies, tap, you get a little drawsies. I think that's good value. We got Remco with Ether Swarm Canonist. cheap. Ooh, it's only cheap because they printed it enough times. A 2-mana 2/2. Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast an additional non-artifact spell this turn. Great way to... This screws over storm decks, because you don't have enough artifacts in those decks. This screws over combo decks, really. Combo decks that have to play multiple spells a turn in order to assemble their win condition. So if you need to play 2 spells, no, you're screwed. The combo offline. Okay, next up, let's get Dinglebag's Angelic Arbiter. What is going on here? We have a 7-mana 5/6 Angel flying. Each opponent who casts a spell this turn can't attack with creatures. That's creative. And then each opponent who attacked with creatures can cast a spell this turn. You get one or the other. So if you play a flash deck, you have the most power. So you just play your spells on somebody else's turn and then attack on your turn. It's as simple as that. You get one or the other. You don't get two. And it's each opponent who casts a spell. Oh, no, wait a minute. It only affects the opponents? What? Each opponent who casts a spell this turn can't attack with creature. You can attack anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God. This thing is insane. The Angelic Arbiter. Oh, this is super underrated. It just janks up your opponent's game state and their plans, but not your own. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Islarf with Momo. Momo! Very friendly, apparently. Momo, the friendly flyer. This is a white 1/1. It's a lemur bat ally. Flying. The first non-lemur creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turns costs 1 less to cast. Okay. Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You should get it infinitely. Why are we just getting it once in a while? Bryce with Mangara the Diplomat. You know what? I read that a bit wrong. It's like Mangara the Dip something else. All right, Mangara. We have a 4-mana 2/4 human cleric with lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or planeswalkers you control, draw a card. I like that's good value. And then whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, also draw a card. Good God. You know, they complain that, where's the card draw in white? Where's the card draw in white? Here it is. This is clean. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more are attacking you or a planeswalker. So basically, if you want to attack me, I'm going to cash in. Even if you're not attacking me, if you're playing multiple spells a turn, I'm also cashing in. This is a great, great card. Next up, we got Pacers Fan Forever. Thank you very much for your second super chat. Leonin Arbiter. Leonin shuts down searching. It does. It's a 2-mana 2/2. It's a cat. It's a kitty cat. Now this kitty cat says players can't search libraries. Any player may pay 2 for that player to ignore this effect until end of turn. So you can search. So it's not a complete shutdown. You just got to pay to do it now. This is like when an app was free the entire time and then they start paywalling some of the things that you could do for forever since the beginning. All of a sudden our in-app purchases to my experience. All right, moving on. Let's look at Summer Mermaid Star with Rose Tyler. Rose Tyler is a 2-mana 2/2 human. Rose Tyler gets +1/+1 for each time counter on it. Now, Bad Wolf, whenever Rose Tyler attacks, put a time counter on it for each suspended card you own and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. Also, Doctor's Companion, so you can combo this thing with something else. Well, you need like a million suspended cards. Well, I guess you can try to make that thing work. It's a free Doctor's Companion one way or another. We got. I guess we have another super chat. We got one from Saxus. Thank you very much for your super chat, Saxus. Elms Collector. Screw you, Blue Sun Zenith. All right, a hard screw you. It's a 4-mana 3/4 Cat Cleric flash. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, instead, you and that player each draw a card. Love it. Oh yeah, so yeah, the Blue Sun Zenith was like the draw X spell. So if they want to draw like 10 cards, you and that player each draw. Oh, sorry. So you're not drawing the cards. You're only each drawing 1 card instead. Don't be so greedy with the cards. Don't be so greedy. You gotta slow the greed down. Christopher B with Pristine Angel. Pristine Angel. It's a neat art. 6 mana 4/4 Angel flying. As long as Pristine Angel is untapped, it has protection from artifacts and from all colors. Whenever you cast a spell, you may untap Pristine Angel. No comment on that one. None whatsoever. All right, what do we got here? Abzo is Selfless Spirit. That's like a staple, isn't it? The 2-mana 2/1 flyer. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures you control get indestructible until end of turn. It's almost like you can put that in any deck. Oh, do you play white? Well, maybe you want to protect your creatures. You have some evasive flying over here. It's almost like a free roll. Selfless Spirit. Selflessly protecting your board since 2016. Okay, next up we have Voltlin, Guardian Sunmare. A horse? It's a horse. There's not a lot of horses in this game. There's a limit to these horses. 5 mana for a 5/5 horse mount with ward 2. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, search your library for a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. You also get to saddle it for 4. It's like it's like sort of a ward. I can't remember. Sorry, not ward. What does saddle do? I'm pretty sure it's like crew. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled. Oh yeah, so you can like saddle it and then you get an extra ability, I suppose. Andale, my horse. Andale. Okay, we got another super chat here from Paces Fan Forever. Magetta the Lion. All I remember from this card is it's holding his arm out and pointing that way. Yeah, there you go. 5 mana for a 3/3, and for 4 mana tap, discard 2 cards from your hand. Destroy all creatures except Magetta the Lion. Those creatures can't be regenerated. I guess... maybe it's actually a big slap, just slapping everyone across the multiverse. Saddle is crew for creatures. That's right. I had some sense what it probably was. Saddle is just sorcery speed crew. Oh, you're right. You know, I didn't think about, I never thought about it, but crewing is instant speed. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but that's just how it is. Dressaro, Monastery Mentor. This is a big classic. 3 mana 2/2 Prowess. You cast a non-creature spell. You get a 1/1 white monk creature token with Prowess. It used to be a legacy staple. I don't think it is anymore. Used to be a legacy. It used to be a legacy staple. It definitely isn't anymore. It used to be I believe, a vintage staple. I do not know if it is anymore. Hexanort, optimistic scavenger. Is that like the people who go around with the metal detector? Card single-handedly create mono white aggro in standard. Really? Optimistic Scavenger is a white 1/1. It's got Eerie as an ability. I don't know if I trust that ability. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I don't pay close attention to standard, but holy crap, if you told me this was a staple, I would have said no. This looks like, I'm not going to say it's like stone garbage, but it's actually not that interesting to me. Because I need to be putting enchantments in play to buff it up, which, I mean, it's a thing. I mean, there are a lot of enchantments that, ETB do this, ETB do that, so I still wouldn't trust this thing. Okay, we're going to look at the best budget creatures in white in Magic the Gathering, but we got to take a break to talk about our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com. deal of the week this week. 20% off all dice. Not to mention, get your white creatures $5 or less from FusionGamingOnline.com. They got great ones in Lorwyn Eclipsed and Avatar and Spider-Man. Where do we think this optimistic scavenger came from? It came from Duskborn. Get all those cards and more at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu, though. If $5 isn't cheap enough, use my coupon code to get 5% more off. And it supports the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate when everyone supports the channel. Next. What do we got here? Scavengers for the Voltron deck. I don't know what you're talking about. I still don't know what you're talking about. We got Arrow with, the White Plume. White Plume Adventure. Man, Commander players have absolutely no idea how this card just rocked the other formats, both Legacy and Vintage. 3 mana for a 3/3. Enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, untap a creature you control. If you completed a dungeon, untap all creatures you control instead. Just insane. You can even play it on turn 1. So you like turn 1, start the initiative. You be like Lotus Petal, Soul Land, White Plume Adventurer. You get the initiative. You enter the dungeon. You go get your planes. I mean, it's almost GG at that point. You get that stupid black skeleton at the end. Where's that stupid initiative card? There it is. It still scares me. That's a very scary dungeon. I don't like it. It should be banned. Instead, they banned White Plume Adventure instead. Okay, next. I know about it, but to me, he's just a fun little guy. I know, in Commander, he's also so very little cutesy and whatever. Argentina with Kataki. It's interesting, now that I look at this show, I mean, they made all these really good staple cards. They printed the crap out of them to make sure everyone had access to them. Kataki's War's Wage is a 2-mana 2/1 spirit. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. You own stuff, you pay the tax. You don't own stuff, you pay no tax. That's how it works around here. Only for artifacts. Lesthian with Thurid, Mayor of Destiny. Lovely picture. It's a 4-mana 2/4 Pegasus, flying and lifelink. Whenever you cast a Pegasus, a unicorn, or a horse creature spell. I can't believe there's a distinct one for each of those. Copy it. Other Pegasi, unicorns, and horses you control get +1/+1. Look at that. We have Horse Lord. Horse Lord. I'm telling you, people, you need the horses need a lord. That's what's holding them back. That's what the poor dwarven pony. You hear that, dwarven pony? You have a lord now. You could be playable, sort of, maybe, in a Boros horse deck. Okay, Leon Corgi with Pure Steel Paladin. Oh, this is a good card. You need it in the right deck though. It's a double white 2/2 human knight. Whenever an equipment you control enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. And Metalcraft, equipment you control have equip 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. I would say does anyone like equipments out there? You have to play this card. I mean, you have to splash white so that you can actually jam this card in your deck. This is the only card in the world I think makes equipment playable. You can equip for free. In fact, the more equipment you play, the more free they get. It goes against the laws of physics. Usually, the more equipment you play, the clunkier your deck gets. Okay, Dustin Newbie. Have we done Sanctifier on... No, Sanctifier on Vec. Wait, there's a pony creature type? No, they replaced it with horse. There used to be a pony creature type. It's like, but that was what I was wondering. Like, shouldn't unicorn be horse? Shouldn't Pegasus? Why did they like to split them up? Felt like something that they would have converged and combined. Sanctifier on back, a double white 2/2 human cleric. Pro black, pro red. When the Sanctifier on back enters the battlefield, exile all cards that are black and or red from all graveyards. If a black or red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield would be put into a graveyard, we exile it instead. What are you doing, Leon? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing over here? We got next. Okay, we have Magnum Opus Gold with Knight of the. No, we don't. Whoops, where am I going? Whoops. Where did I? What was that? What was that? Okay, Knight of the White Orchid. Okay, Knight of the White Orchid is a double white 2/2 human knight. First strike, when Knight of the White Orchid enters the battlefield, or if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a plains card, put onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Old boy says they should have turned old Pegasi into bird horses. Do I have a laughing soundtrack for you? The bird horses. Yeah. I can't remember. Can unicorns fly? Are they like bird horses too, but with the horn? Are they like rhinoceros horses? It's just a weird thing. Leon, sorry, just my dog on the keyboard. I can relate. My cat lays on my keyboard all the damn time. Surefire Selves, Containment Priest. To contain the love. Not really. To contain the evil. 2 mana for your 2/2 human cleric with flash. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile instead. You want to reanimate something? No, not on my territory. Not on my watch. You want to cheat something in play from your hand? No. You want to cheat something in play from exile? No. You have to cast it. You didn't spend mana? Did you spend mana? I'm sorry. Where's your ticket to this movie? Can I please see your ticket? You very tall person in a trench coat. Get out of here. Rice says, I don't know if unicorns have wings, but they definitely soar through the sky. Okay, so they have like the sort of Santa Claus magic flying is what you're telling me. They're all Santa Claus. Felicia with Curious from Farm Animals, 4 creature types. Huh? Curious Farm? This is a real card. I've never seen this. Yeah, it's got 4 creature types. Okay, we have Curious Farm Animals as advertised. It's a white 1/1. Boar, elk, bird, and ox. Now, when the creature dies, you gain 3 life. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You know what this means, chat? We ate them! We ate the Curious Farm Animals. The hell does that mean? Do they like walk too far? They get run over by a bus or something? Yeah, they are food. They are literally food. Yeah, we eat them. Yeah, you were very, very much eating good. And they're sort of cute in the image. Oh, they're a bit weird. We have an elk. Oh, it's literally an elk boar. And a bird ox. Oh, there's it's 2 animals combined. It's like Ikoria. We smell the bacon around here. Wait, the activated ability is 2 also. Yeah, pay 2, sack this creature, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. What do we throw them at something? Hey! Destroy an enchantment. Also have free food for the dinner. I mean, hey, you gotta kill him somehow. Hemorrhage to the brain is one way of doing it. Gillum, we got Skrelv Defector Might. You gain 3 life. Oh my god, that's brutal. I feel so sad for the Curious Farm Animals. Okay, Skrelv Defector Might is a white 1/1 with Toxic 1. It can't block. That's okay, we're not blocking. And for a Phyrexian and tap, choose a color. Another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. So it is a means of protecting your stuff on the board, but also a means of giving someone toxic and slowly poisoning someone to death. You gotta do something if your opponent has infinite life. I mean, it's a strategy. It's important strategy. You can die through poison. A lot of people don't like it, but you know what? In the face of infinite life, there's got to be some way to win, alternatively. And also alternatively to... Hey, everyone should just consider commander damage poison. That's basically... It's the same thing. No one goes crazy over the commander damage. A lot harder to pull off, though, I'll have to admit. Fan Factor says, how can a Dumbite defect from the Phyrexian main objectives? Maybe it was biting them, like a tick or something like that. They brushed him away. Get out of here. Talithar, Enoch, strike leader, or Enoch. We have Tunic Nightmare saying, curious farm animals should have been given the food subtype despite not being an artifact. Yes. Oh my god, damn. Pejman says it's literally biting them in the arts. The mites. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I just guessed that flavor. I didn't know that was actually lore. Enoch, strike leader, is a 2-mana 2/2 dog warrior. It's a dog? Oh, the dog is on top of the cat. The tables have turned. The cat is bigger than the dog. Whenever you attack with this creature and or your commander, for each opponent, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. Sacrifice this creature. Creature tokens you control gain indestructible until end of turn. This looks like an AI generated card. It looks like an AI generated. You have a dog warrior on top of a cat that makes goblins if you attack with your commander, and you can sack it, and then the tokens gain indestructible. Like, that doesn't even, none of this makes any logical sense. I'm just saying. It's so random. None of it makes, I don't know, canonical sense. It's a little far out there. We got Echo Gammy with Adeline. The resplendent, whatever. Frosty says, Anok, strike leader, is the farm animals coming for revenge. We have to avenge our fellow farm animals. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar, 3-mana star 4, Human Knight, Vigilance. Oh, I didn't know this card had Vigilance. I wonder if it beats my keister. Adeline's power is equal to number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped at attacking that player or planeswalker they control. And with more tokens in play, more power, more attacks, and success. Saxus with another super chat. Thank you so much, Saxus. We got Lazelle. Very nice name. The Val... Do they use the same art here? They use the same art for the arena card. The alt arts? You want an... Is there an alt art to this thing? There, here's an alt art, if that matters. Okay, it's a 3-mana, 3/3 Gith warrior. If you would put 1 or more counters on a creature or planeswalker you control, or on yourself, put that many plus 1 of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. A bit of a tongue twister. I had to read that twice in order to make me understand that. You get to choose a background too. Nice value. Adeline. We have Myriad at home. Yeah, Resplendent Cathar. Oh, we got Frosty. Storm Wild Caprador? That's Cap. 3 mana for a 1/3 bird goat. Wait, what has this become, like the farm animals show? Flying. If non-combat damage would be dealt to Stormwild Caprador, prevent that damage. Put a +1/+1 counter on Stormwild Caprador for each 1 damage prevented this way. Oh! You actually gets buffed up. Interesting. Not bad. Not bad at all. And let me tell you, we love these budget cards. I'll tell you where you can get some of those budget cards from. You can get them from Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Rent any deck, any format on the Digital client Magic Online, where you can play all the paper formats, but digitally anytime you want. And instead of owning every single card in existence, just rent them with Mana Traders. And depending on the tier, they even have budget tiers, so you can just build budget decks. You can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_G4U for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. And back to our wonderful curious farm animals. I'm not going to forget that. Curious farm animals. It's ingrained in my brain. They get eaten. Tinama, Nikachu, it's been so long since I caught you live. Yay. Has anyone said Herald of Anafenza? Nope. Thanks for letting me know that you're back. Okay, we got a white 1/2 human soldier. It's got Outlast. Whenever you activate Herald of Anafenza's Outlast ability, put a +1/+1 white warrior creature token onto the battlefield. And if you can get this, if you can get a discount on that activated ability, I think you're golden. Oh, we got Rin with Clarion Conqueror. Clarion Conqueror. 3 mana for a 3/3 flyer. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers. They can't be activated. Nope, no more activating around here. Not on my watch. Oh, it's a dragon. I didn't even notice that. This is like one of the cheapest dragons in the game. When did this thing come out? Dragonstorm? Tarkir Dragonstorm? Why haven't I not even seen this in like competitive play? Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Then it's a 3/3. This card looks so boss. Includes mana abilities? Absolutely. So shuts off like, you know, Soul Ring, Mana Crypt. I shouldn't say Mana Crypt. Mana Vault. Yeah, shuts off Mana Vault. Lotus Petal. I was about to say Jeweled Lotus. Nope, can't do that one. Cheap like, what's cheaper than this? Cheapest dragon I can think of beyond this is Kargan Dragonlord, but that's not even a dragon, unfortunately. Dies to Lightning Strike. You make that sound so pathetic. Okay, Pedgeman, Hero of Bladehorn. But the older version, Mirrodin Besiege promo, and what? You want the Mirrodin, there's a Mirrodin Besiege promo. Okay, here we go. Oh, you like this one? She's in sort of a bikini. It's like a space bikini because it's got like some sort of thing going on over here on her shoulder. It's a 4 mana 3/4 human knight. Battle cry. When this creature attacks each other attacking creature, gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And whenever Hero of Bladehorn attacks, put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. Tapped and attacking. That's a good card. It's an army in a can, basically. Teutonic says, people are picking different pinnings in order to get under the $5 limit. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's actually completely fair. I have no problem with that. Was the original version not 5? What, no one wants the OG? This is 47 cents. If anything, this one's over $5. This is the expensive card. But like, there is a version that is cheaper than this, so it's going to count. A lot of people with the horny tax. You're gonna go to horny jail. You don't pay. I don't know. Do you want to pay the horny tax or not pay? I don't know what's gonna be the right or wrong answer to that question. Okay, oh boy, Aven Mind Sensor. more taxing cards. Taxing out of our Aven. Taxing out of our minds here. 3 mana for a 2/1 Bird Wizard, flash flying. If an opponent would search a library, that player searches the top 4 cards of that library instead. It's interesting. It says if an opponent would search a library. Oh, I guess there are weird circumstances where somebody might be looking through someone else's deck because they control them. Yeah, I guess that works out. Vec with Guardian of Faith. Have faith, everybody. It's the Guardian has arrived. 3 mana, 3/2. Although they're like dead. I don't know. I guess I can have faith. There's an afterlife, apparently. Flash Vigilance. When Guardian of Faith enters the battlefield, any number of other target creatures you control phase out. Oh, you want to protect yourself from a board wipe. Ah, that's right. It's like a pseudo, it's like a Teferi's protection at home. It's not exactly protecting everything. It's protecting a lot of stuff, though. It's protecting a lot of stuff. Bell, anointed peacekeeper. Guardian of the Faith makes everyone go to heaven for a turn as a treat. How do I spell this? Oh, it's a single N. Oh, this card makes me angry. 3 mana for a 3/3, Vigilance, enters the battlefield. Look at my hand. No, I don't want you to look at my hand. This is the freaking border control. They're making me empty my pockets. It's TSA. Spells your opponents cast with the chosen name cost 2 more to cast. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate unless there are mana abilities. And you know what? You know what that 2 mana is? It's water. They don't let you go through TSA with a bottle of water. They're like, no, you can't bring that in. You dump that damn thing. You buy our airport water, damn it. You buy that airport water and you enjoy it. Mercenary Restoration Angel. I know that guy. Do people still play this card? They should. It's a 4 mana 3/4 flash flying, and when it enters, you may exile target non-angel creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Like these days, you guys, you're all spoiled with your. What's that? What's the blinking cat? What's the blinking cat? Oh, I can't remember. You know that it's that you play a non-creature spell, you can blink something on the battlefield. I mean, back in my day, you had to blink stuff with this. This is the only way to do it. Mercenary says, I still do, but not a lot of people know more, but sadly prices tank because of it. They also printed the crap out of it. You know, it's a supply and demand. It's a Displacer Kitten. The Displacer Kitten has displaced the Restoration Angel. Sorry about that. Yeah, Blink Cat, Displacer Kitten. They know. They knew. Fan Factor, Isamaru. No, is this really one of the? I don't think so. It's like it's a 1 mana 2/2. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to fight it out in the comment section. Maybe for a dog deck, you need this card, but outside the dog deck, I don't think so. Mark Butler, Midnight Guard. It's $3. Yes, but it's gotta be best. It misses on the best part. It does win on the cheap part, but a 1 mana 2/2 that's legendary. I think it's not strong enough. Midnight Guard is a 3 mana 2/3, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield, untap Midnight Guard. This Midnight Guard can combo off. Keep an eye on that Midnight Guard. When the clock strikes midnight, you could be dead. They could be going. They could be, and when the clock strikes midnight, they might be going off. We got Spadrick with Yosei. The Morning Star. We have the Midnight Guard, and now we got the Morning Star. 6 mana for a 5/5, a flyer, and when it dies, target player skips his or her next untap step, tap up to 5 target perms that player controls. That's brutal. Not to mention you can force that with like a sack outlet or something. This Asian Knight's gonna be like, yeah. Someone's gonna be like, that dog is my commander. Well, I don't. I'm sorry. It's just a vanilla. Your commander is a vanilla creature. You realize that? And it's not even a good vanilla creature. You're pigeonholed into mono white for no reason. You could have been. You got a Wooburg, a Wooburg vanilla creature. I don't know if it exists. Hollow, a Sacred Guide. Sacred Guide is a white 1/1 cleric. Ooh, what is this? 2 mana, sacrifice Sacred Guide, reveal cards from your library until you reveal a white card. Put that card into your hand, remove all other revealed cards from the game. And it is a human cleric, so you can put this in a cleric or human deck. So the idea is like in a pinch, if you really need to draw like something, like anything, you sacrifice this card and you're gonna wipe through all the lands to get to some gas. And in Magic the Gathering, gas is good. If it's in the form of the deck, not the form of some bowel movement. Yoku Sumarai. We got Angelic Arbiter. Oh, we did this one. I'm so sorry. We've done this one already. Okay, next up we got Christmas Pterodactyl with Gaida. Gaida's a nice one. Gaida, Font of Hope. It's a 2-mana 2/2 angel. Flying Vigilance. Each other angel you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each angel you already control. Now, if tap, add a white, spend this mana only to cast an angel spell. So it's like a pseudo angel lord, but the good thing about it is it's flying, it's vigilance, you get to attack, and then you can, and it's like a weird ramp for angels, which angels need, by the way. The angels are pretty clunky for the most part. Oh, Jagrot, you got nothing yet? Halia? Halia. Guided by Light. We have a 3-mana 3/3 human soldier. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain... We're gonna gain a life. Every life counts in this game. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you gain 3 or more life this turn. Oh, okay, you got my attention now. Oh, it was a warp. Draw a card if you gain 3 or more life. This is great in a Soul Sister deck. And it's at the beginning of your end step, so you could like put out the Soul Sisters first, play this, gain a bunch of life, go to your end step, and then cash in. I like it. You did not come. Oh, it's never too late, so long as the music still plays. As long as there's music, there's a chance. Angels are so well stated, for the most part. Anyone else with no card yet? I'm looking for you all. I'm looking. A new Soul Sister? Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't consider this as a Soul Sister per se, because this is like a 3-mana card. I associate a Soul Sister with like a 1-mana creatures. But it's a chunky Soul Sister. It's a super chunky Soul Sister. Inario with Mangara the Diplomat. No, we did this one. Yeah, I saw the dip. The dip. The dip shite. Okay, Teutonic Nightmare. Guide of Souls. Oh my god, this is less than $5. Make it more than $5. Make it illegal. Make this card illegal. It's a white 1/2 human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life and you get an energy. When you attack, you can pay 3 energy. When you do, put 2 +1/+1 counters and a flying counter on target attacking creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types. But in my opinion, they're all devils. You can call them angels all you want, but for as long as they're throwing fists at me, they're devils. K-Row. Light Paws. You're a Light Paws fan. I'm not gonna dish out like any crap against Light Paws. Good commander, nice extra alt art. So you like the alt arts? Where's the oh yeah, honestly the regular art is not bad at all. The OG art is great. I think this art is great, but this one's fine too. 2-mana 2/2. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value 3 or less than or equal to that aura, and with a different name than each aura you control. Put that card onto the battlefield, attached to Light Paws, Emperor's Voice, then shuffle. I'm not going to throw too much shade at this deck. I think the decks are jank, but they have absolutely blown me away like one too many times. So like they got an idea, okay? And if the idea pulls off, you lose, they win. Simple as that. Okay, we got the big squig. The Mirror. Did we do Mirror Crusader? Done so many Crusaders. Oh, we didn't do this one. Nope. This guy big. It doesn't look big, but my god, this guy throws a punch. It's a 3-mana 2/2 human knight with double strike, but has pro black and pro green. The pro green one is a bit awkward, not particularly useful. Pro black is great because it protects you from a ton, like basically half the removal in the game. Genetic Nightmare says, I will be sideboarding a Tainted Remedy the second any of these decks come out. Okay. What does Tainted Remedy do? Arion. How about Verge Rangers? I think we're on no 2 cards yet now. Yeah, I think we run out of people with no card yet. Verge Rangers, 3 mana, 3/3, Human Scout Ranger. First strike, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as an opponent controls more lands than you, you may play lands from the top of your library. Okay, that's good value. So you basically stall yourself on lands and play lands from the top of your deck. Dig for the good stuff. Pro green is pretty good to block green's beater creatures. My problem with that is the green's beater creatures they usually have trample or something. So, it's the most awkward thing to block, in my opinion. Next up, we got Voltland with Kith Keeper. Is it a Kithkin? It's not, or it's sort of. I can't tell if it's saving it or saving it to eat it. I mean, so it's got like sort of a spider prey sort of type of dynamic going on over here. 7 mana for a 3/3 elemental. It's got Vivid. When this creature enters, create X 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature tokens, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Tap 3 untapped. Creatures you control. This creature gets +3/+0 and gains flying until end of turn. Okay, I guess the Kithkins and the weird spider elk butterfly, they're all friends around there. They're all buddies. They've known each other for years. Real difference with Erebo. Erebo. The first fang. It's another cat. I've never seen so many cats on this show before. 3 mana for a 2/2 cat avatar. Other cats you control get +1/+1. Whenever a Rebo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. I love it. Oh, sick. I can build my cat deck finally. If I were to build a cat deck, what are the best colors to do that with? Is it just green-white and there's like no other option? I think it's just green-white. There's some cats in other colors, like there's, the black cat or whatever. Or not, sorry, Cauldron Familiar, but it's probably not worth splashing. More balanced than Oslip, that's right. Much more balanced. Oslip Pride, not balanced. Not at all. Farm Animals has invaded chat. More farm animals. Except you can't eat this one. Okay, we've got Talithar with a Chroma, Angel of Wrath. Is this cheap? I can't remember how much I bought some Achromas. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Oh, there's one that's $3.63. All right, that counts. We have a Chroma. It's an 8 mana 6/6. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Pro Black, and Pro Red. Those are really good colors to have protection from. So that black and red are that's like 2/3 of the removal of the game. And red is so annoying when it comes to their aggro creatures, like Ball Lightning or flying prowess creatures and I don't care about prowess. I block you, and probably you're gonna die, and I'm gonna live. Yeah, so Chroma, fantastic. Probably Pro Black, Pro Red is the most powerful pro colors you want in Magic the Gathering. They are barn cats. We are still on theme. Yeah, basically. We've got Mark Butler, Angelic Aberration. Does it count as no, the Devoid? Yeah, I'm gonna count it. No, I can have Devoid. That's okay. It's still I think it still is considered a white card. It's just when it enters the battlefield, it's not. I think. So 6 mana for a 4/4 Eldrazi Angel looks absolutely disgusting. It shouldn't have been called an abomination. Sorry, it shouldn't have been called the Aberration. It is an abomination. Flying and Vigilance. When Angelic Aberration enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of creatures, each with base power toughness 1 or less. Create that many 4/4 colorless Eldrazi Angels. How do I do this? They're not quite angels, but they're not quite Eldrazi. White card, colorless spell. Beautiful. Good enough for me. Summer Mermaid Star. Wilfred Mott. That doesn't even sound like a Magic card. This old man Be looking for soul rings, arcane signets, and more. Proliferate / time travel to speed up the counter generation. You got it. We got... Is this real? This doesn't look real at all. This literally looks like a card where someone cropped an image from a TV show or a movie and just plopped it on top of a magic card. Okay, Wilfred Mott, 4 mana 2/4 human soldier. Look to the stars. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on Wilfred Mott. Then look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of time counters on Wilfred Mott. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Doctor Who card, I think, or AI. No, it's just a Doctor Who card. It is from the Doctor Who set. Yeah, I see the little, what's it called? Not the terminus, the tumbus? No. I don't remember the stupid telephone booth device. Someone out there probably does, though. Gillum with Luminous Broodmoth. Well, if there's one thing this show is teaching me, like, Wizards made all the good cards cheap. Like, if you had a 99 card deck, and let's say all of them were $5, then, I mean, it's like just roughly under $500, and you could have like a deck full of just like a ton of good cards. And mind you, like, a third of those cards should be lands. I asked the TARDIS. Now the telephone animals gonna come for you. Yeah, the telephone animals. I don't care if I offended the telephone animals. I'm gonna eat them. Luminous Broodmoth, a 4 mana 3/4 insect, flying. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Unfortunately, the second time they die, then they die. If they die, they die. But the first time, if they die, they come back. Cards being affordable is what Garfield wanted in the first place. It's true. It's true. Well, it's screwed up with the Black Lotus now, didn't he? That didn't go according to plan. Arrow Wolf Arts with Abdel. Abdel Adrian. Gorion's Ward. This is a 5 mana 4/4 human warrior. When Abdel Adrian Gorion's Ward enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-land permanents you control until Abdel Adrian leaves the battlefield. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token for each permanent exile this way. Also, you get to choose another. You get to choose another background. We got your boy and Ted showing up here just in time with Robo Pinata. As advertised, really. It's a robot. Also, it's a pinata. 3 mana 2/1 clown robot. When Robo Pinata dies, choose one. You get 2 tickets, or you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Is this real? It's banned everywhere, so I guess it's real. Stupid sticker mechanic. Richard should have known only the population controls prices of cards. They won't reprint. I mean, yeah, it's a real and legal. Well, it's actually still legal in Commander. They just banned the crap out of it everywhere else, even in Vintage. And let me tell you, it's hard to get something banned in Vintage. It's very hard. It's so powerful. Too powerful for Vintage. How is it not silver bordered? Because they technically made it legal. Stickers were like literally a thing in like Legacy a little bit. Stupid goblin name sticker goblin. I'll never forget you, name sticker goblin. Z-Man Vader. I don't know where we are checking prices. Basically, very loosely. Enduring Innocence. We're looking at prices very loosely on Scryfall. Oh, this card is awesome. Oh, this is very close to $5. This is a 3 mana 2/1. Oh, it's a sheep. It's a what is a Glimmer? Glimmer is a creature type. What is that? Like the shine it makes? Anyway, it's a sheep. I didn't pay attention to this card's creature type. Lifelink. Whenever one or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less enter or draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn. Well, it only needs to trigger once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature, it returns to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. This is absolutely one of the best cards. It's another farm animal. Farm animals the game. Glimmers are little creatures of hope in Duskmorn. Oh. There is no hope in this game. All hope will be lost. Ekogami, Ranger. The Ranger of Eos. Classic. Tutor for everything that you want out of this game. The 4 mana 3/2. ETB, search your library for up to 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 1 or less. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, show off your library. Free samples all around. This is like when you go into Costco and they give you a free sample of the sandwich, then they give you a free sample of the fruit. That is supreme value, people. That's Costco for you. Next we've got Argentina, Oracle on Vec. No haste. Wait, it takes away the haste? It's a human wizard. Tap. Target opponent chooses any number of creatures they control. During that player's next turn, the chosen creatures attack if able, and other creatures can't attack? What the hell? At the beginning of that turn's end step, destroy each of the chosen creatures that didn't attack this turn. Activate only during your turn? I don't get it. So target opponent chooses any number of creatures they control. During that player's next turn, the target opponent chooses any number of creatures they control. During that player's next turn. So we have to remember for next time, the chosen creatures attack if able, and other creatures can't attack. At the beginning of that turn's end, this doesn't make any sense to me. It shuts down haste. I'm just gonna trust you on that. The wording is so bad. The wording is awful.
God, please, no.
Reading the card explains the card? No, it didn't. I would say reading the card just made me way more confused. So bad goad on a bad body, and you need to wait a turn for it. I guess. Yeah, exactly. We're Ekogami and me. We're in the same boat. We're confused as hell. Okay, Hollow with Vigilant Martyr. It's a white 1/1. It's a martyr. Sack this creature. Regenerate target creature. And also double white tap. Sack this creature. Counter target spell if it counter target spell that targets an enchantment. Well, if you need that enchantment counter, you gotta protect your enchantments. A lot of the enchantments protect themselves these days. Let's get another one from Christopher B. The Werefox Bodyguard. Werefox. Oh, this card. It's another one of those annoying cards. Those 3 mana taxing cards. 3 mana for a 2/2 flasher. When Werefox Bodyguard enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target non-fox creature until Werefox Bodyguard leaves the battlefield. Oh, sorry. This is not the taxing card. This is like a Oblivion Ring. 2 mana, sack it. You gain 2 life. What does that mean? Does that mean we also ate the Werefox Bodyguard? It's begging to be sacked. It's begging to be eaten. There's what, exile up to 1 target card until Werefox. Oh, so you can't like ETB sack it at the same time. How many of these farm animals do we get to eat these days? It's food. It's food again. These poor farm animals. It's bad food. How do you know? You ever eaten a fox? I've never eaten one. The show is making me hungry, says old boy. Elves are farm animals after all. You know, I never thought about that. We're eating an elf. It sounds wrong. We're eating like an intelligent species. Please do not the fox. Look, you know, I'm sure our ancestors ate a lot of fox over the eras. And also stole the pelt. They need the pelt. They collected the pelt, damn it. All right? You need to eat. It's a source of food, also a source of shelter. Arby's, we have it. We have the animals. Fox probably tastes like... Probably. Everything tastes like chicken. That's foxed up, says Gillum. Okay, we're going to give the last card to Hexenort, the auspicious ancestor. Or auspicious. The auspicious ancestor. You went deep for this one. Okay, we have there's a 4-mana 2/3. It's a human cleric. When this creature dies, you gain 3 life. Did we eat the human? Did we? You suggested this because of that, didn't you? You suggested this. Wait, it's not even any human. We're eating the cleric. That's got to send us straight to... We're going to go straight to hell for that one. Okay, whenever a player casts a white spell, you can pay 1. If you do, you gain 1 life. It's a very expensive... What's called? Very expensive Soul Sister. For 4 mana, I summon Grandma. Are humans farm animals? Yeah, it's officially become a meme of this show. The farm. You know, I would love to put farm animals on the as the what's it called thumbnail, but it won't make any sense. Someone's gonna click on this show for farm animals. Not to say that the cleric is a farm. This is the first non-farm animal. Just for the record, we've got. I saw some Benny, what do you got here? Okay, I'm gonna end the show on you. I use Vigilant Martyr in my Tiny Leaders deck. Vigilant Martyr. Do we do this one? This farm animal. It's just like everything that died and gained you life was considered a food source. This is just very awkward that they put on a human. All the cards we hate today. Oh, you're just talking about that last card. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a super cool card. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad we got to learn about a bunch of farm animals. A lot of fun. Is it the best white creatures on a budget for 5 or less? Turns out, you know, farm animals are also quite cheap. We do these shows weekdays, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Also, thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a member on YouTube or a patron on Patreon, thank you so much. Or if you super chat to be part of the show, or even sometimes super chat so other people are part of the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. People like, we got Oh Boy, Gillum, Jess, Remco, Christopher B, Argentina. We got Tina Mine, Bell. We got the Big Squig, Mercenary, Benny. We got Frosty, Arrow, Bryce. We got Echo Gammy. I got you, Frosty. Until next time, of course. As usual, my coffee crew keep brewing those coffees, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.